I remember the first time I took acid. Today's episode of Shawn'S Awful Podcast is brought to you by Easy Wider Rolling Papers. When life makes you want to just roll up into a ball, why not roll up an Easy Wider? Fill it up with your own tobacco. Make your own cigarettes. The durable paper design means a slower burn, which means a longer lasting smoke. They make great stocking stuffers this time of the year. It's a great gift, and my mom likes it. So if she likes it, you'll like it too. So next time you want to take it easy, reach for some Easy Wider rolling papers. That was pretty good. I think the sponsors will like that one. What do you mean they're not our sponsor anymore? They pulled out? Well, I mean, I'm not going to do this shit for free.
What kind of shit is that?
Three, two, one.
COVID. Welcome to another edition of Shawn'S Awful Podcast, Episode 8, the Christmas episode. Well, you know, 2020 continues to pull its shit show on everyone's schedule. The initial plan was to do 2 episodes of this. One was going to include maybe Christmas specials, Christmas movies, and maybe Christmas music. Well, you know, yep, shit happens. Been super busy, mostly good, but doing a lot of auditions, sending some stuff out for some TV and film, and also working on a side project. So hopefully very soon I'll have some good news to report to you guys, which means you might see this mug on TV or a movie screen in the near future. And I apologize in advance for that. So let's get right to it, okay? It's going to be super brief. And I think maybe a little bit more prep for the New Year's / year in review show, which is going to be great. It'll be epic. Hope everyone's doing well. A couple of quick shout-outs to everyone out there. I want to say a quick shout-out to Liam, Mr. L. Chans himself. Watches all the episodes, and thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Love you. And I also want to some shout-outs to Rosalie, who's watching overseas. Thanks for watching. Say hello to Bill Exaferris. How you doing, buddy? Hope things are going good. Thanks to Biffle, Anthony, Dave Curtis, and to my cousin Julianne, who recently watched a couple of the episodes. Obviously, maybe the cable is out, and there really isn't much to do. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and hope to see you soon. And we're gonna take a quick little break, and we'll be right back after this.
This whole thing fucking sucks.
Happy holidays. Go.
Yeah, so if you can see here, that's a picture of me and my sister Pam. I was 5 and she was 3, and that's us getting our picture taken. It's I think it was someplace in downtown Boston for Christmas, and look how cute I was, you know, adorable. Handsome kid, full of hopes and dreams, and what the fuck happened? I mean, it's just, I got a face for radio and a voice for silent film. Jesus Christ. Anyway, my sister turned out great. I don't know, I was the first, I guess I was the mistake.
Hey, Laura, check it out. Wow! Oh, God! Oh, God, my eyes! My eyes!
Got a joke for you. What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Snowballs. Wrote a song about it too. Here we go. So, which brings me to number 1. For me, especially since I was a kid, it's the ultimate Christmas special, and I will fight anyone who says differently to the death. Yes, folks, you guessed it. If you watch the other podcast, you've sensed this theme coming. A Charlie Brown Christmas. It is the best, quintessential, yes, big word, quintessential Christmas special. It's got everything. It's got nostalgia, classic characters, and possibly one of the best Christmas albums ever made. Vince Guaraldi Trio, the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack. Came out in 1965. Created off the Peanuts comic strip created by Charles M. Schultz. At that point, initially, the Peanuts characters were doing commercials for Ford cars. It was in black and white at that point. Little commercial. It was huge, and everyone loved them. So the people at CVS would say, hey, everyone seems to like that. See if maybe you guys can come up with a Christmas special. They were kind of toying around with the idea of possible animated Christmas specials. So Lee Mendelson, who produced the show, and with director Bill Melendez, had teamed up with Charles M. Schultz. They came up with the storyline. They came up with it in an hour. They pitched the idea, and the executives at CBS said, oh, sure, not a problem. They gave them a budget of $94,000, which back then it wasn't, well, it's really not a lot of money, but not for that. They only had maybe a dozen people work behind the scenes. They gave them 7 months to complete this. And at that point, they had hired Vince Guaraldi, the very famous jazz musician and composer who just had a couple of hits. So they got everything all packaged, they had everything up, and they had a screening for the CBS executives 2 weeks were supposed to air. And guess what? The executives hated it. They absolutely hated it. They didn't get it. They thought the music was terrible. And at one point, a couple of the executives got nervous about the little religious speech that Linus gives about the true meaning of Christmas. Whether or not you're religious or not, it's a nice sentiment, and I guess technically that's what it's about. But we all know Christmas is about, getting really cool toys and spending lots of money on people who probably don't deserve that. But, that's what it's really about. We like to tell ourselves, that's the true meaning of Christmas. But anyhow, the network had said, you know what, screw it. We've wasted our money on it. We'll show it once, and that's it. They had very, very low expectations for that. But what they didn't know, that half of the country would tune in to watch Charlie Brown, as well as a third of the Canadian population would watch it. It was a giant hit, huge success. The next day, they were ordered to do 4 more specials, which came out later on. Better, and hopefully it makes you feel better. So, again, not the podcast that I wanted to do. I at least want to get something out there. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more time before we do the New Year's Eve Year in Review podcast. And I'll keep everyone up with updates. So hope everyone has a happy holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or Christmas, But even if you don't celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I hope everyone's healthy, hope everyone's safe, and I will see you guys soon. So, until next time.